Hello everyone, this is Abhijit. I'm recording this intro for 10th time now. But yeah, whatever. This time I'm not going to stop and I have to roll it however it is. So yeah, first of all, thanks a lot for clicking on this video and watching this. I'm pretty sure मेरे दोस्त ही देख रहे होंगे because who else will watch this? If you're watching this on WhatsApp, I request you to join the YouTube and watch it there. Share the feedbacks at the end because this is really close to me. Yeah. So now that is addressed, let's get to the fact why I am creating this video in the first place and who is it for. So I am creating this video for the people who I call it who are interested in music. So I'll give you an example which my father used to tell me. The entire world is divided into two set of people. One is Tansin, who are really good at music, who have been practicing from the basics of their life, starting of their life, and are right now doing some playback singing and stuff. And the other people are who we call Kansen in my father's language here, who we call Kansen, who are interested in music, who listen to a lot of music, जिनको गाना पसंद है, सुनना पसंद है, and they do participate in a lot of competitions. So this video is for them who are Kansen and want to participate in any of the music competitions and win. Maybe a couple of them or all of them, whatever. So yeah, now that is addressed, I want to address a few things about the quality of this video because I haven't figured the way to edit things yet. And as a matter of fact, I have just figured out the lighting and how do I present and what I am going to talk. I have some of the pointers here, although you can hear a lot of background noise, and this is a one take video, so I just can't edit whatever is going on my mind and whatever is coming through the video. It is going to stay as it is, so you might hear some cooker whistle going away, washing machine का आवाज आ रहा है या फिर बाहर से कुछ आवाज आ रहा है. I can't help it. You have to stay here with me. So I just request you to bear with me for that. But I just want to create this video and this is really close to me. So I want you to stay back till the end of the video and give me your feedback. So before we move on, let me just pause. So after that awkward pause, let's get back to the topic. So I'll be creating a bunch of videos wherein I'll be talking about how to win a solo singing competition, and the first step being the song selection. Let me just clarify one thing. This video is not to teach or tell you how to win it. This is a question mark for me as well. Even I am a Kansen and I want to win competitions, but I am just going to tell you what all things I follow in order to get there, in order to select my songs, and hopefully I'll be expecting you guys to tell your way of thinking, what all things you consider while selecting a song for a competition, and that's when I'll be reading your comments and sharing my feedback. I'll be implementing a bunch of feedbacks that you are sharing, and eventually we'll get there. So yeah, first thing is song selection. So why is song selection important? Let me just take 30 seconds and explain to you. I'm pretty sure you already know it, but yeah, the judges who are going to come and judge you are really good in this field. So they know just by looking at the song that you have selected that what type of caliber you have and what are you going to offer. So just by looking at the song, initial judgment has been already done. So that's why it's important. And the second thing is song selection. If it is bang on, your 50% of the job is done there and there. So then and there, sorry. So once you select the song and you implement it properly, half of the job is done there, and you just have to execute it to the fullest of your capacities and just get it done. So that's when the song selection is really important. So now what all things do I consider while selecting a song? First thing is knowing your range. So what I have bunch of things, like 6 things which I have to cover, and this video is already 4 minutes long, so I'll have to keep it short, but let me know how much in depth should I go in each and every topic. So yeah, knowing your comfort scale, which I personally did not know until I started playing with the band and so on. So काफी लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि जिनको अपनी आवाज की रेंज ही नहीं पता होती. So which form of scale or which scale is comfortable to their voice. So it's very important to know your scale, to know which song you are going to select, which singer suits your voice, is really important to get there. So मेरी personally scale is C or C sharp, wherein I feel really comfortable. So why I'm stressing out on the comfort of your scale is, if you are taking a song per se Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, who I personally feel is way out of my range, because जहाँ पे मेरे सुर खत्म होते वहाँ पे भाई सब शुरू होते, तो I just can't take Rahat Fateh Ali Khan का song and just perform it, because if I have to perform it properly I'll have to scale it down, and scaling it down is going to kill its vibe. So that's one thing which I personally prefer to look at, what is my comfort zone and what song will suit my comfort zone, जहाँ पे मेरा not just hitting the highest note but sustaining it, and not just hitting the lowest note but sustaining it. So that is one thing really important for me. Second thing is difficulty level. So again this is a very subjective thing कि कितना difficulty level होना चाहिए. Even I am struggling here to identify कि the song should not be really simple, like let's say कल हो ना हो. It's kind of simple song. You just can't go with a song like that to a competition, and it can't be really tough as well for you, like Mere Dholna. It has a lot of alap and sargam, and to implement it to the fullest and get it right, you need to have certain set of skills. So what you feel according to you is really comfortable, and complexity wise is something which you can attempt. You will have to choose that. So second is difficulty level, which is really important. What I do is I prefer to know what type of difficulty level I can perform, and challenge it a bit. So ऐसे नहीं कि एक certain level तक I know how to sing and I won't challenge. So right now I am at a stage where I can attempt some semi-classical stuff. Although I'm not trained classically, but yeah, semi-classical stuff like ayat I can sing, but still it needs a lot of work to be done there. Third thing is the first 30-second rule. So this is really important, and I'm not sure if everybody watching this video knows this, but I believe in this, that it's really important for you to choose a song in which the first 30 seconds of your song is going to be really good, and you are conveying a lot of things in that first 30 seconds. Because anytime you are participating in a solo singing competition, most of the times you have a certain set of limit on time, maybe a minute or two, and the judgment is basically done in first 30 seconds. So right after you start off the song, and judges are really capable to know that just by one or two lines, that how good are you in that song. So I personally prefer the songs wherein the first 30 seconds of the song consists of really good material, and not just basic alap or basic lines, and the end of the song is good. So if there are some bunch of ways to execute this, if there is good paragraph of the song, you can just start off with the paragraph first and then go to the start of the song, and eventually you can figure it out. But yeah, first 30 seconds are really important, I feel. Let me know if you feel the same way or not. Fourth thing again is the familiarity of the song. So what do I mean by that? Again, song selection is a really complicated procedure, but I feel familiarity of the song is necessary, but there is a fine line there. So you should not choose a very cliche song. So I won't go into a competition and sing Gulabi Aankhein, because that's really done. Like everybody knows that song and it's very popular, but you can't sing that, it's cliche. Or having said that, you can't choose a song which is very unpopular and people won't know it. Even I don't prefer that, doing that. So I'll prefer a song which is quite familiar to the crowd and people know it, but it's not a cliche. So again, it's a very difficult job to do that, but yeah, that's one thing which I keep in mind. Fifth thing is the audience which I am catering to. So a lot of times this competitions, right now it's online, but usually the competitions are live. You are performing to a crowd, so you have to take that into the consideration. Although sometimes again it's a subjective, you might say that I am going to just perform for the judges no matter how the crowd responds, but sometimes you have to think about the crowd as well. What type of crowd are you catering to? So if you are going into a competition which is held in the college and I am performing some Natya Geet or Bhav Geet, which is not going to, chances are less that it will resonate with the college audience, and that's when you have to kind of strike a balance there, which is again I am figuring out how to strike that balance, which is the song which which will resonate with both the judges and the audience, and it depends on the judges. Sometimes it so happens that audience does not get it, but judges get it and you win the competition. But I feel personally that both of them should be similarly interested in what you are singing, and that will create a vibe and you will have a better time performing it on stage. So last thing, I just want to say the instruments that are being used. Most of these competitions are not a really big budget competition, and you might have